What up, cappers? Gamblers? Punters? What up, salahoot? Shouldn't say that too loud. There's one close. What up, mama? You may notice that I'm shooting from a different location today. This is what happens when you lose confidence. I've lost 3 days in a row. I hooked up with a salute that forced me to spend the night, and I didn't have the balls to say no. But it's Friday, which means it's SBR day. This is my 4th time on SBR. I suffered my first loss last Friday on SBR. Missed a plus 390 parlay by 1 run. I am 2 for 3 on SBR with a profit of $1,452. I've picked 8 different games on SBR and won 7. That's an 88% hit rate. The only loss was by the aforementioned 1 run. I'm in 21st place in the bet points pool on SBR. 21st out of 360. But I had a bad week. I lost $672 since my last video. I have bet every single day since my first video on SBR June 2nd, and I'm up $1,919. To get this started, I'd like to open up with a little dedication to my boy, Nick Turley, Nick Elizabeth Hurley Turley. I felt great sadness when the Minnesota Twins optioned him last night to AAA Rochester as the 1,502nd pick in the 2008 draft. 0 of us thought he'd succeed in the majors, and we were right. His 16.39 ERA and 2.89 WHIP are hilarious. Good news, though, he collected 39 autographs while in the majors. So, SBR followers, don't be surprised if someone knocks on your door this week asking if you've read the Book of Mormon, and he looks like someone you saw pitch poorly in the majors. I promise, Nick, if you show up to my door, I will not slam the door in your face like the Twins did. I made a lot of money off your short stint in the majors, so the least I can do is invite you into my home, pour you some tea, and can let you convince me that Jesus was roaming Missouri 200 years ago. The least I can do. With that covered, let's get to today's action. I have a 3-team parlay on the card at plus 323. I'm starting with the Cleveland Indians at home over the Minnesota Twins at minus 185. It is Trevor Bauer versus Adalberto Mejia. We're going with the Bauer power today like we did 5 days ago. As some of you know, some of my followers definitely know that Trevor is a drone pilot. It takes big balls to call yourself a pilot when your feet never leave the ground. I respect that, Trevor. Drones drop bombs and pick off terrorists. This drone pilot will be throwing bombs and picking off base runners. Bauer's 6-5 with a 5.54 ERA and a 1.43 WHIP, and those numbers are going down. I know they sound awful, but they're going down. Against the Twins, he's 3-0 with a 3.26 ERA. His last start 5 days ago, we hammered him. He went 7 innings, 7 strong, 2 earned runs, 8 Ks, 2 walks. Now he's going against Mejia. Mejia is 1-3 with a 5.53 ERA and a 1.60 WHIP. In his last 8 1/3 innings, he's allowed 10 earned runs. And the Indians are hot. Jose Ramirez is batting under 600 this past week. Encarnacion is a monster right now. They're gonna rip the leather off the ball. Cleveland has also outscored the Twins by 34 runs in their 10 meetings this year. In those 10 meetings, they're 8-2. I am extremely confident in the Tribe. Next game, we're taking the Brewers versus Braves. Under 9 runs at minus 120. It's Jimmy Nelson versus Mike Foltynewicz. Jimmy's 5-3 with a 3.28 ERA, 1.27 WHIP. He outpitched Kershaw on June 3rd through a complete game last out. In June, he's 2-0 with a 2.203 ERA and 31 Ks in 28 2/3. Foltynewicz is 4-5, 4.26 ERA, 1.42 WHIP. Those numbers are going down. In June, he's 1-0, 3.86 ERA, 1.37 WHIP. In 4 starts versus Milwaukee, 1-1, 1.80 ERA, and 4 starts. I think they will score under 9 runs. Then we got the Diamondbacks at home versus the Phillies at minus 200. The Diamondbacks are so scalding hot right now. It's Patrick Corbin versus Mark Leiter Jr. Corbin's 5-5, 5.19 ERA, 1.55 WHIP. At home, he's 5-1 with a 3.45 ERA. This is Mark Leiter Jr.'s first major league start. His dad, as some of you may know, pitched in the majors. He's going to be trying to live up to the rep of his dad, and that will be too much pressure. When John Holmes' son shot his first porno, his dick went limp. These things always go like that. At AAA, Mark Leiter Jr. went 1-0 with a 4.74 ERA, 1.37 WHIP. He was playing for the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. That team has the same nickname that I used to give my sleuths. But I've matured, and I'm now much more respectful to my sleuths. He has worked as a reliever in the majors. He's never started a game. He's allowed 10 earned runs, walked 14 in 19 innings. The D-backs are 26-9 at home. They've won 11 of their last 12 at home. They're beast mode. So I have a $300 parlay at plus 323 for a $969 profit. That's the Indians at minus 185, Milwaukee, Atlanta under 9 at minus 120, and the D-backs at minus 200. Also, we just passed 150 subscribers, so I want to give a shout out to some of the new ones. D. Patrick, Michael Perez, Matt Graham, Brian McDougall, Daniel Joseph, and Nick Turley. Other than that, let me know your action, man. Hit me at Jimmy the Bag on Twitter. Let me know what's good. Subscribe to my YouTube page. But most of all, let's get back to our winning ways. Let's milk these fucking bookies together. I believe in you guys. Share information. Share strategy. Let's make this cash. Good luck out there. Let's take what's ours. May our pockets be fatter and our sleuths be hotter.